What if I told you that you were just one turn away from solving that Rubik's Cube answer to a truly engaging classroom? Perhaps you're thinking it might be something to do with your lesson plan. Nope, it's in the rapport and relationships that you build. Forget that surface level intros, we're going beyond icebreakers today. Hello, I am Warren from the Teacher Trainers. This video today is going to get us a little bit more close and personal, as it's all about building deeper classroom connections that make students feel seen, heard, and motivate to participate. Well, we all know how this goes. Start of the term, start of the course, icebreakers, maybe a few fun name games, perhaps hot seat even. But I mean, then what, right? Often, students will fall back into their small groups of peers and people that they normally sit with, and we are left wondering why participation levels are so flat. Or maybe why some students still appear to be disconnected. The truth is, basic icebreakers just aren't enough. While they might help with the initial stages of meets and greets and getting to know each other, they don't always help in building the kind of deeper trust that makes students feel safe to speak out, take risks, or even support each other on their language learning journeys. So today, I'll show you 4 strategies and classroom-tested activities that move beyond fun intros and into the territory of close-knit, community-built classrooms. Stick around to the end for a free download pack that you can use straight away. Plus, I'm gonna share how Inspire's TESOL courses help you master this on that deeper level that I was talking about. For now, let's get stuck in. Strategy 1, shared struggles, shared growth. Try this activity early in the course. It's called English and Me. Students write or draw a short story, comic, or timeline of their sometimes really long language learning journey. They share what's been fun, what's been hard, what's been annoying or silly, and where they hope to get. Then, in pairs or small groups, they share their anecdotes and experiences together. You see, this part here is not just all about speaking, it's also about finding those moments when we really celebrate a mini language goal. Or the other side, we just tripped all over the place on some frustrating pronunciation mistake that we just keep making. I think for most of us language learners, it's kind of about knowing that we share a common goal and face those same language learning barriers. This activity builds empathy, it reduces fear of judgment, and gives students a powerful sense of belonging. Tiny little side note. If you see your class frequently enough, you can ask them for their permission so you can collect all their stories and stick them onto a wall, creating an English journey wall. Now that would be inspiring. Strategy 2, classroom agreements, not rules. So, instead of drilling through rules on day 1 of a class, like a drill sergeant, have you ever thought of co-creating a classroom agreement with your students? Obviously, we're not talking about kids here. So, you would spend a few minutes trying something different and asking students, let's say they're teens for example, questions like this. What makes a good classmate or team member? What makes you feel confident when you speak out in English? What can I do as your teacher to make classes more enjoyable and valuable? Have them summarize their answers and input it into 5 to 6 short yet positive "we agree to blah blah blah" statements, and make it public to the class by putting it up onto the wall or somewhere as a constant visual reminder. Doing this gives them ownership and a sense of responsibility when they step into that classroom. It sets a respectful tone that leads to more honest interaction and fewer disruptions. Strategy 3, connection circles. Once a week or even once a month, run a quick connection circle. Here's how it works. You pose an open-ended question, something like this. What is something small that made you smile this week? Or, what's something new that you have learned inside or outside of class? Each student shares one little thing as they go around the circle, or maybe it's a snake-like order. What is important here is that they are all listening to each other without interrupting and until everyone has a chance to share. It's simple, it's calm, and it gives every voice a chance to be heard, even if that little voice is a bit shy and a bit short. The result, a more supportive space where participation becomes a touch more personal, not just academic. Know the balance and use this strategy to increase inclusivity when needed. Strategy 4, peer praise wall or shout-out board. Create a space where students can leave anonymous or signed notes to praise their classmates. These can either be super cute if they're young kiddies, or incredibly heartwarming depending on their age. For example, they could write something like this. A big thanks to Joy for helping me out with my presentation. Or, I always noticed Lynn encouraging her group. Awesome teamwork. Then, possibly weekly, like for example at the start or end of the week, these notes can be read out aloud. You might actually be surprised how this encourages a really big boost in learning progress and even encourages students to support one another without you having to constantly motivate them. When students feel more like they are part of a community, not just a class, their confidence grows. They see others in the same boat, so they speak out more often. They even offer more support to each other. And after all of that, you might even find yourself in a room that is working with you and not against you. Right. If you're ready to take your classroom practice to the next level, check out our TESOL training courses at Inspire. Whether you're just starting out or already experienced, our online and in-person courses are designed to build real teaching skills for real-world classroom. All right, to help you kickstart this right meow, we've prepared a free downloadable toolkit with templates and guides for every activity in this video. You'll find it in the description and pinned comment below, or just head to inspire-td.com/free-resources. Whoa. Before you go, click like if something connected with you from this video, and throw us a comment on how you build trust in your classroom. Subscribe your life away, especially if you found something that really worked for you in this video. And remember, we've got plenty more, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'm Warren from the Teacher Trainers. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, but for now, happy teaching. Inspire. It's simple. It's calm, and it gives everyone a voice, a chance to be heard, even if it's short and shy. Response: I should focus.